one road. You won't get lost. People will get lost around. It's just not big enough. Jungle, yeah. Yes. Right? For your girl, right? Huh? Yeah, that's good. Good for your health, huh? Yeah. Nature, be careful. It's stormy. Just walk on the path, yeah? Like meditation, huh? Yeah. So straight to your path. Take some deep breath. Yeah. You good about it, huh? Yeah. You are one with all around you. Be grateful to the trees. Yeah. Yesterday I took my dog. Yeah. No, everything's in by yesterday. Maybe 2 days. I just say yesterday because that means yeah. And this guy always argues, no, it's not yesterday, 2 days before, 1.5 days before. Oh man, he's such a bore. Right now, want to sit down a little bit? There's the bench with the feet, what the teaching, do yeah, sit. Down here. Lucky woman. Lucky woman you are. Oh, what's going on here? We are not playing theater. Sit down.
Vem não sei, não sei até quando eu tenho.
Yeah. And the two of you sit next to each other. Come here, and then the other. Yeah, yes, of course, she has to sit here. Sorry.
Oh, that's a photo or...
See, that's gone? What happened?
left behind.
Oh my God! Somebody has to go back and find her. You, do it now. How can you leave your girl behind? Even if it's an ex-girl, you know? Let's have a heart, you know? Oh, terrible. No wonder she complains. Ay, ay, ay. Just run after another woman and leave his girl behind? Huh? You know, that's why sometimes your wife is jealous with me. You know, I do nothing wrong. It's just you do it wrong. You do it wrong, yeah? You have to love your girl more than me even. Who cares? Inside, I know you love me. So outside, you have to love her more. Okay? Show more love. Yeah? Show more love. Show. And I stay with you forever. To make you suffer. Something new is always better, even new suffering. Yeah. Sometimes I have new assistant. I say, oh yeah, he's going to be lousy, also maybe worse, but something new. Oh, the other day I had such a hard time chasing my dog. I run in all different directions because it's all free and big here, and oh my God, so scary. The jungle. Opportunity not. Just the two of them. Nobody watching, no master controlling, nothing. Just, yeah. Oh. Hey, can you run, guys? We become a giraffe already. Oh. Yeah. We were thinking maybe you had a fight on the street or something. Takes forever. Oh, they're really matching. You know what? She has a red shirt, he has a red trousers. Wow, wonderful. You have something in common. The red flower and the red trousers. And the tourist said, what happened? And the guy said, we lost. We got lost here. And the tourist said, but you advertise, you say you're the best tourist guy in Maine and you know everywhere in Maine. And he said, yes, but we are in Canada now. When, you know, they are frontier and they get lost all the way to Canada.
Down here is short way. And
You want to go home yet or you want to go around?
Round.
round.
How about senior lady, okay? Okay to walk around? It's along the way. And if you want to go home, go this way. Home or home? No.
I think she's very fit. Okay. The river walking is very fast.
Okay.
More fast than us.
Yeah. I saw you. Junior. We are both own, eh? Who cares, eh? I walk with you then. You're welcome. That make her jealous more. Then we have to come for eggs. We show her this picture, eh? We show her this picture and then take her back. Take your hands off my man. Hand off. Not when she's alive. Yeah? Well, you say maybe you can do it when you're still alive. Yeah. You know what I mean? Tell her that. Yeah. Tell her don't try to make trouble for.
This way is
Don't try
back.
to make trouble.
And this
Don't
way is
give
bigger.
You idea. Huh?
This way is back and we can go further.
You can go further around or you want to go back?
Oh no.
Around? How long it takes?
We go, it takes as long back as it takes
That's it?
here. Yes, the same time back.
Wild.
Right. Ah, yeah.
You better be a good poor guy around here.
Yes.
Now I look way too rich now. We're mountains. You can walk back, don't worry. We two senior citizens, we like to take time. Whoa, in here you can walk forever. It has so many roads. Hey, it's very good. Next time you know, okay? We are not here. All over the forest, you can summon them and ask permission and summon them and bring home to make jams, marmalade, okay? Don't step on them, hon.
In Slovenia we have free to pick. No need to ask owner or something. In Slovenia it's free to pick.
Free to
in the
pick
forest.
even lovely, yes, it's good. But here even free. No, ask. Ask the trees, ask permission from the plant and the forest god and say thank you after that, okay? I remember in Japan I have a house there also. A wood cabin, you know? Mostly only for summer, but in winter you also can come. I used to walk a lot in the forest. Even in winter, the snow up to here, but it's all green. And we walk like swimming. It's so nice. We can make like a tourist group, you know. And I become like a tourist guy in the forest. Expert in Japan. But then we got lost, we go to China. No, you can't get lost in Japan. Yeah, you can't get nowhere to go. You just go around island, come back. It's so small and it's only water around, huh? Unless you can swim to like Alaska or something. From Okinawa. Yeah. The world is small, but still we are not so capable, eh? No, I'm just saying, admire. That's why I didn't bring my dogs, because if they're here, they are the central focus. I can only forget you guys. They run all over and I have to yell, come here, no, not there, no, come here now, right now. And then they won't, and then they run all there. And, okay, then we ruin. We really ruin. Today I just want to reserve for you. Because he asked why I didn't bring my dog to somebody. Yeah, I said, no, if they come here, you finished. I mean, I cannot take care of you, yeah? And there's another story about afraid of wife, Nasruddin yesterday, remember the joke? Another story also, somehow like Nasruddin also. He also attended this non-afraid of wife man, yeah? No fear wife man, yes. Club. And everybody who don't fear the wife, go to the left. Everybody who fear the wife, stay on the right. Everybody go to the left. He stand on the right. Or the chairman or the organizer said, why? Are you very afraid of your wife? Why didn't you go to the left as asked? He say, I'm not afraid of my wife, but she told me don't listen to stranger. And we have another joke also. This is for your comfort. They also have a village meeting of a no fear wife men, eh? And they want to elect a chairman, or whoever the most courageous among them become chairman of the group. So trying very hard, talking how to deal with the wives at home, and everybody has heated opinions and everything. And then suddenly the wives are coming. Oh, all of them coming. With sticks and everything. Oh, and they all run in all directions, run out. Only one man is kneeling there in front of the altar. They was going to elect him, as chairman, and he's going to kneel in the altar to swear to protect all these people, and also to lead them into the righteous direction, not to fear the wife, And then everybody run away except that man still kneeling at the altar, So, and then everybody, all the wife chased everybody else out, his wife is not there somehow because probably she's on holiday or something. And then when all the wives went back home, they came back, quietly sneaking in and saw the man still kneeling there. And they thought, oh God, we really chose the right man. He's going to lead us this battle against women. Oh, they're so happy and come and congratulate him and kneel in front of him. And then after a while, they see he doesn't move. And he will look and he's dead already. Too scared. Scared to death on the spot. That's my joke, eh? You like it, huh? You didn't like the Nasruddin joke yesterday? Also? Yeah? Also. Yeah. These are good joke, eh? in general, mountains are good because you are quiet. You're alone. And you're not disturbed by energy of other people. If that mountain is far away from the inhabitants, and it's like that. Sometimes I read a Chinese horoscope book, you know. And inside sometimes they also draw a tiger picture or something for fun. And in one page they draw a picture of a rabbit because a sign of the rabbit. And after that they draw a picture of the rabbit climbing a very high bamboo, like 100 feet, very high up on the sky. And then crying, tears falling all the way to the earth. And around him, all the relatives and friends surrounding the bamboo tree and say, please, we love you. We really love you. We really love you. We are sorry, we love you. Everybody praying. Then he come down and he just staying there, put his head on the stay on top of the bamboo, the rabbit is big enough and the bamboo is so small, and he stay on top there and just dropping tears, all the way lonely, alone up there. So funny. So this is your rabbit. I am master, I can scold people and they forgive me, but a boyfriend, they don't forgive so easily. Maybe forgive, but hurt, It still hurt. He's not hurting, you are. Snake also very sensitive people, but not easily hurt like the rabbit. That's why they call him rabbit. He's a rabbit. They're very scared of everything. Rabbit, very sensitive. Outside also, the rabbit, they always have their ears up and listen. When they eat, they're looking around because they're so scared of danger or something, Maybe that's why anybody born on the side of rabbit, they're also like that. They're really protective of themselves. They take care. They're scared of getting hurt. Okay. Snakes is a very demanding and jealous person. In case you want to know. Very demanding. Not meaning bad, but it's just like that. But they're loyal, that's why. See, they love one person and they expect the same in return. So woe to you if you look at the girl next door. Yeah, don't even look. Just look at your nose all the time when she's around. And when she's not around, maybe you look a little bit, but not too much. Because you can feel it. Yeah. Is that not so, yeah. Snaky? Yeah. Yeah. I love too much, too much love. Yeah, but she's a very good housewife, Good, very tidy, very good, very loyal, very affectionate. Too affectionate sometimes. A rabbit, they don't show too much affection, So get used to it. Yeah. They have it, they just don't show. They're not used to showing stuff, Always protected themselves. But doesn't matter, okay? If you know his heart, then you don't care. Some people say they love you or hug you a lot, but they don't really love you. Okay? They only use you. Then what's the use of that? Okay? You have to take the quality, not just the appearance. If you really like him, you have to get to know each other more. Okay? Like that. And then you can protect the relationship. Pisces and rabbit. He's too soft. Too soft. Yeah. Too tender. You have to protect him more. Okay. Protect his feeling. Don't yell at him for all reasons. For millions of years. Or if you really want to train him, send him to me. I yell at him every day and then he get used to it. And then he'll be too happy to come back to you because you yell less. That is a solution, In the old time, there was, in Vietnam, there was a very clever scholar, And Chinese always try to do something to degrade our country, and make our people feel like they're stupid and they're less and everything. So they always send some clever people to come to our court, and king court, and always challenge our people for this and that and others. Yes. So one time, it's just silly stuff, I don't know how can they be so silly. They come and bring a rope about this long. Yeah, very long, or longer, or whatever, I don't care. well, this long. And they challenged our court to find a way to make this rope, the string, shorter, but not cutting it. So all the, people are in the court. The king and co will feel really terrible headache. So the king and co invited this clever scholar, but he's very mischievous also. Sometimes he make fun of the king and the court's people, and they can't do nothing about it because he make in such a clever way, they can't do nothing. So that day, but they don't like him. They respect him because he's so clever, but they hate him because he always get away with whatever he does, and making fun of them, and they can't do anything. I'm going to tell you some more fun story that he made afterward, And now they invite this guy to come and to deal with this, how to make this string shorter without cutting it. He comes, piece of cake. Tell the Chinese officer come tomorrow. I have a solution. So all the king and the court, tell us. Say, no, you know it tomorrow. Cannot tell now, a secret of heaven. You can't disclose secret of heaven, that's normally they say like that. Tomorrow everybody come in front of all the people. The Chinese official, envoy, put this string on the table. Everybody see. Now you shorten it without cutting it, without damaging it in any way. That is so silly. I can't believe that the Chinese king would send you all the way here just to do this. Even a 5-year-old kid can know how to beat you. The Chinese god was very offended. Are you joking? I said, no, I'm not. And he called his son, 5 years old, come out. And the son bring a longer rope, put next to it. Here you are, it's short. It's shorter. And this guy, sometimes he make really fun of the king and the court, very much. One time, one of the court fortune teller, because of kissing butt for the king, always say something, this and that and other stuff. One time he said, Your Majesty, you're going to live very, 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 very long life. I'm so happy for our country. We are blessed to have a king who will live a long life. And everybody asked, how you know? And including the king, how you know that? Because your nose is very long, longer than your forehead. In the ancient horoscope scripture, a secret scripture that I have, only I have, it says that if you have longer nose, longer than your chin and longer than your forehead, then you will live very long life. The longer the nose, the better. So everybody said, oh, long live the king, and fall down and clap hands and all kind of kiss butt stuff. Except this scholar, he just standing there and laugh his heart out, and he roll on the floor and laughing. He can never stop laughing. Everybody beg him to stop and tell him why he keep laughing. Finally, the king tell him, you tell me now, why you laughing? And he say he laughed because he thinking of P.8. Just like Noah, in your scripture, he's supposed to live 800 score years. Okay, P.8 also lived 800 years. P.8 of China. So he was laughing, and he said, "But why you laugh at him?" He said, "Because he lived 800 years, and imagine what his nose looked like." You know what I mean? And he was a normal P.8 person. So this is a nonsense. That's what he meant. See, he always make fun of people like that, and the king, and nobody can do anything to him because he's so smart, and it's true, logical, Because he's so logical, he's so enlightened. That's why. And one time, the king hated him so much. Maybe after that, or something else that he made fun of the king, I forgot. He hated him so much. The king ordered all of his soldiers, in the palace, go to the house of this scholar. His name is Thuần, Thuần. Okay. It's a kind of flower also, very nice. I go to Thuen's house and just like he said, like, go and pull all over his garden for me. So okay, he say nothing. Say if that's the king order, then okay, do it. But he just say you pull all over my garden. He didn't say you pee, so you cannot pee. Just pull, cannot pee.
Good.
So, oh, they're really. He said, whoever pee, I will fine you because that's not the king order. And then you go against the king order, I will tell him to chop your head. Even if you go against the king order, you chop head. The king is forget. He say go and pull all over. He say bad word even. But how can you pull without pee? That. So okay, so everybody has to go and trying to get something to hold the pee in it instead. You see what I mean? So he already prepared it. He prepared like a coconut, half of the coconut shell, and he sell it all to them. Very expensive. Then they had to buy it. Otherwise, what to do? Okay, good, fine. It's not the end, huh? Many months later, he came to ask the audience with the king, to see the king, to pay respect, because he has harvested some very beautiful. There's some yam, some kind of yam, a sweet yam, sweet potato yam. In Vietnam, we like it very much, and especially very, very big this time, so big, yeah. And so he said he wanted to give it to the king because it's the first harvest, the first yams of all of his, because you can harvest a little more afterward also. So the biggest one and the first one he wanted to offer to the king as a sign of respect. Oh, of course the king is very flattered, this clever man, and come and humble himself in front of me. Huh? And so such a humility and obedience and respect. Okay, now he has learned his lesson somehow. Okay, let him in. And he present a big basket full of bigger than life, yam to the king. Bow to him and everything. And then the already cooked, So the king eat some and immediately give it to all the court officers. He makes sure everybody has it. He know already how many. Everybody has some eat and say how good, how beautiful and everything. And then he also brought some tea for them, So immediately they have to eat and make a party right there. So good. After he eats, and the king said, "Oh, it was really good. Thank you ever so much. And how did you ever be able to grow such a big yam like this in our kingdom? We never found one like this." I said, "Thank to your grace, your majesty. You tell your soldier to come and pull in my garden, and after that, we just grow right on top of it, and it just suck in all the nutrition, and that's how it becomes so big." Also, he played with word also, because you order it to be big, not too small. That's why all the yam even listen to you, because in Vietnam, when you go to pool, big business, big, and the P is small. So you say, "It's all your grace." You order it to be big, so it's big. What can they do? They ate already. They even say it's delicious. So all of them so angry, but can do nothing. So I have to just tell him go home. What can I do to him? He do nothing wrong, right? Nothing wrong. All humility and respect. All for the best of harvest. Oh man, that's the guy, huh? Yeah. And another time also, I don't remember how it begins. Just a lot of playing with words is difficult to translate into English. It will lose the meaning and it lost the fun. But at one time also he short of money, because the king are not in favor of him. So even though he's the best scholar in the country, because they have a competition, with the king and all the best teacher in the kingdom. to open exam, like that. And everybody, poor or young or old or doesn't matter who can go there, attend the exam. And if you are top class, then you normally could be the prime minister of the country. But this guy somehow he didn't have luck because he always played with the king like that. So the king don't even favor him too much. So he went home and teach a few stupid kids in his village. Not enough money to to take care of his wife or something one time. So he's short of money. So he scrabbled all what he has, every penny he has, and rent a boat, go into the middle of a lake, a big lake in the middle of it, and build a little thatch hut right in the middle of the lake. And then he came home and make a big room of everything. Oh my God, I went to that bamboo hut and saw incredible things. Oh my God. Oh, you guys, maybe, but it's better you not go and see it because maybe it's too far and, who would like to go in the middle of the lake just to see the hut? Maybe you wouldn't believe it, would you? Right? So they're even more curious. Oh, well, of course, we go and have a look, no matter what. So everybody hire a boat, and the boats was very expensive because he hired all the boats already. Take all the boats in his hand already, rent it, and now he charged very expensive. So, and he allowed only, a small group of people to go out at the time. Because only limit number of boats. One person, one boat to go out one time. Expensive. One person had to pay for the whole boat. Normally 10 people, one boat. And everybody can share $10 each. This guy, one person, one boat only because it's a very special thing. You can't just take too many people. Then you will miss it. You will miss it. Too distracted, you will miss it. So one person, one boat, and one after another going there. And everybody went there and come back. Say nothing at all to anybody else. And if anybody else didn't see it and asked, and then he said, you go and look at it for yourself. Why ask me? I pay for it. You go look. So everybody, the whole village went there and see. Even the king and the court officers, everybody went there. And then everybody go home. Don't say nothing. You know what is there at the little bamboo house? What is there incredible? Nothing. He just put a big placard in the front of the bamboo hut. The hut has no door, nothing. It's just a four wall and a roof. I said, look like a hut, but it's nothing inside. And there in the front side, he put the sign saying, whoever come home and tell another person you are cheated. You know that? If you tell them, they make fool of you. So everybody went home, keep on quiet because feel being fooled already. So why tell? That's why the whole area is full. The king and all. Yeah. And he costs a lot of money. Everybody was so curious to come and see what is in there. He already said, maybe you shouldn't go. Anybody he wanted, he said, maybe don't go. Maybe you should not go. One is expensive, and you know what? You never know. You like it or not like it. There, don't go. But the more he said don't go, the more they rush to queue in there, in front of his house, in front of the river, the lake, just to get the boat to go out.
But that's a kind of bad karma because he made them miserable.
Chuck, come on, don't be so serious. He already told them he shouldn't go. They shouldn't go. Maybe you will not like what you see, who knows? But they still like to go. Come on, my God, what a serious girl you are. Relax, it's just a joke.
Good business, Carla.
He needs money. Huh?
Yeah, sure.
He earned it honestly. He also had to invest in money to make the hut in the middle of the lake. Yes, and he also invested his money to rent a boat. Who knows? He might not even get the money back. See, well, business is business, huh? Yeah, okay. It's not very elegant, but probably at that time, our country was at peaceful time. Scholar or Master General has nothing to do, so it's also amusement for them, huh? And it's just some stupid king, and some flattering kiss butt kind of officials. So it's okay if you make fun of them. Just have fun. Yes, because maybe the king at that time, supposed to be not very good king. Okay, not too bad, but not too good. It's a peaceful time, and he's spoiled rotten. Of course, king. He wants everything he can have, and all the officers had nothing to do but just tell him how nice he looked, how younger he looked than yesterday, and how dignified he is, and how good a king he is. All kind of talk all day, and such a talented person don't use, you see, and put him into a corner like that, and have no money to spend and to live even, understand? So it's okay like that. Maybe it's a true story. Maybe they just wanted to make fun of the king and the court at that time. Yeah, not because you're king, you're smart, Yeah. You're too surrounded by flattering people, not honest. Just to keep their own position and to earn money from the king and from the country, and not doing much good most of the time like that. So they just make the story to make fun of him, yeah, not necessarily true. In the old time, people don't like king too much, yeah, so they make all kind of story, maybe to make fun of the present king, but pretended that is a past story. See, that the king already passed or the scholar already dead, like that.
Yeah, in modern time, people also don't like politicians.
Yeah, yes.
But they still elect them, so it's very funny.
Yeah.
You elect them and then you criticize them all the time.
No.
So that's
The people who elect don't criticize. The people the other 50% or 40% criticize. It's always like that. So that the next party will come on next election at least, It's something not too good. I mean, if you elect one person, if he's elected, more than 50% people want him, then the other 40 should also join in, and the other parties should also together working and respect his job so that the country can become better. But instead, they always make more trouble so that maybe their party will become hot and, be elected next time. It's also not good, yeah? Yes. One person cannot make miracle. If the whole country support behind the president or the prime minister or the party, then you can make the country become better. But fighting all the time, protesting all the time is make the country worse.
Yeah, next elections around the corner, every 4 years, that's really...
Yeah, it's too much. I wouldn't like it myself. Even if one person stay in power all the time, at least the country is at peace. And then you just find your way zigzag and make money. But if it's at war and protesting all the time, then people cannot earn anything. Sometimes they just are like protesting and government clashing together, then all the shop in that area has to close. Where do they earn money for their children and to upkeep their lifestyle, It affects everybody as well. So I don't know, that's why. That's why I told you that story about the old woman, she go in the church every day to pray for that terrible king, present king of hers. And they asked her, we all hate him, why you pray for him to live long? She said, because the other kings before him was even better, but I always pray for them to die quick. And then after one king died, another one come is worse than the one before. So this one, if I pray for him to die, I'm afraid Even worse. More still to come. So I pray for him to live long now. Well, it may be a true story, maybe a joke, but it's logical, you know. You just have to better your own standard. Also, then the king will also either be eliminated naturally, or the country will become better, or another king will come up better. See what I mean? It's better this way. Yeah. What time is it? You know?
Yep, 10 to
10
minutes.
Yeah, it's time to go home, have dinner. It's also dark. We're going. Okay. It's good already. We had enough time with each other, right? Thank you.
Thank you.
I also enjoy your company. It's go both ways, okay?